That's the boss right there.
Hey guys, what's up? MadSeason here, back with another video for you. One of the many announcements with BlizzCon this year is the release date of Phase 2 for Classic World of Warcraft, which is set to be on the 12th of this month. This phase brings 2 world bosses, Azurgos and Kha'Zix, an end to the layering system, as well as the PvP honor system, so I thought it was appropriate to make a little preparation video for you, since there are some things that you can do to get ready for it and save yourself some time,
I'm going to be going in there, by the way,
frustration.
The Champions Hall.
First things first is
my house.
layering. Not really much you can do to prepare for this, I think, really, other than the fact that you can't abuse it anymore. But maybe some gathering items might go up in price, as there'll be one less
they will
copy
absolutely
of
go
the
up in
world
price.
to gather
100%
from.
they'll go up in price.
Possibly some gold making potential there. I don't think anyone really knows for sure, though, so use your own judgment. Let's cover world bosses next, though.
Okay.
First off, in the description, I'll have links to the loot table of these world bosses.
Just a sec. I had to take a piss. I'll be right back, boys. Give me a sec. Okay, we're good.
It's for you to go see if there's anything that you like. Kha'Zix spawns in this location to the south in the Blasted Lands, and Azurgos spawns over here in southeast Ashara. Don't confuse him with the Spirit of Azurgos, which wanders about the area.
I actually thought that was the same thing.
Once he's dead, and is later used for the AQ40 Scepter quest chain.
I didn't know that.
So, to prepare for this, something you can do for your guild is to park an alt near their spawn locations.
I'm gonna log out right there,
This was a common strategy for guilds back in the day. Members were tasked to have an alt near spawn points so you can quickly check at any point to see if they're up, and if they are, rally your guild together as fast as possible to kill them. You have to be fast though, because you surely won't be the only one doing this.
No, you won't.
For those of you on PvP servers, obviously be ready to bring it with consumes and whatnot. Speaking of which though, let's get into PvP since that's the meat of this video.
This is what matters.
The Rank 14 honor system. Just as it was released in 2004, the game currently has no honor system in place. The only reward for PvP is just that, PvP. However, on the 12th,
what the fuck? That guy's doing ridiculous damage. Holy shit!
An enemy that's your level. That is,
God
the number
damn.
still shows up as green. And depending on how many points you get on
I
a
need to get
weekly
that sword.
basis, you'll rank up or down and gain access to various rewards. Now, this is its own whole subject, but that's the basic gist of things. I am planning on making a full honor system guide.
Yeah, this gear is fucking ridiculous.
So keep an eye out for that on the channel pretty soon. But suffice to say, particularly those on a PvP server,
I hope so.
Things are going to be insane. A lot of the times, at least on my server, people sort of give you a pass, more focusing on questing or just getting where
nobody
they need
gives
to
a
go.
fuck.
But now that you award those valuable points, you can expect people to go out of their way to kill you.
Yeah,
so
probably.
Let's make sure we're prepared, shall we?
I need to get that Bone River's Edge, man.
Level engineer. This is before a time where professions are hyper-balanced with each other. Engineer in particular has huge advantages over the rest for both PvE and PvP, but it really shines in PvP. Not only do you have grenades, usable at range while moving, that deal some good damage and also incapacitate enemies for a few seconds, but you also have a variety of gadgets, such as the cloaking device, which serves as a vanish, the netomatic projector, which can root enemies.
I need to get these, man. I'm so lazy with engineering, man. I feel so stupid for not having it.
The frost, fire, and shadow reflectors, which are insanely useful. Speed boots for that quick burst on the fly.
Still probably lost the duel because it's against a mage,
Rocket helmet for the ranged incapacitate, and many, many more.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's insane how good it is for PvP. So if you want to do the best, it'll be very helpful to level that up now to even the playing field. And also just stock up on the expendable stuff. Iron grenades are your cheapest option, and thorium gives you a bit more bang, but costs a lot more.
Yeah, no fucking way I'm gonna spend that much money.
Charges are a must for large-scale open-world PvP, or just some burst in general. And the next thing on your list is a FAP. And after that are free action potions.
Oh, he's shaking the potion. Yeah, he's shaking the potion, that's all.
Slows, roots, and stuns on your character for 25 seconds. These are insanely useful for any PvP situation, and people will be popping these like crazy come phase 2. And in the same vein, limited invulnerability potions are a pretty hot ticket PvP item.
I don't have like hardly any of these. I only have like maybe 10.
Seconds. Pretty self-explanatory, except that you're not pacified for the duration like you might expect.
Do you guys feel like people are over-preparing for this phase? I don't know. I think that maybe they are to an extent. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think they are. It seems like it's not really that... It's not that important to have like all the... It's going to be a lag fest. You don't know how it's going to be? Well, I don't think anybody does. I mean, this is the first time people have ever done this on actual classic servers. So I don't think anybody really knows. No, since the over-prepared make it worth it. I mean, but is it really? I don't know. Like, I guess to me, I feel like people are just so strongly over-preparing for this whole, like, Phase 2 stuff and, like, getting all of these items and all of that kind of stuff. Whenever I feel like most of the combat is just going to be, like, really large-scale PvP, especially for streamers.
If you don't buy these before Phase 2, at least now you know of their existence,
yeah.
So you can realize what's happening when someone else uses them. Mm-hmm. And healing potions as well. Pretty straightforward. I'm not sure about the market shifts on this one, as it's not tied to just PvP, but still, probably worth picking up now just to be safe. And just in general, gold farming right now is going to be advantageous if you do plan on ranking. Ranking anything past 10 becomes extremely competitive, and any time spent farming gold to keep yourself stocked up on all of this stuff is time you could be spent PvPing and getting honor kills. You don't earn any gold at all from PvPing Classic, so do yourself a favor and stock up on last minute gold to make sure that you can grind without going broke. And next, you have your epic mount, kind of dual purpose here.
We've got that, boys.
1, to get away from people, and 2, to chase down people. Is pretty much a must for PvP servers, or else you'll just be left in the dust.
You're going to be having a really bad time.
In addition to this, I also recommend picking up 3 different items to increase your mounted speed even further. One is, if you're a blacksmith, a pair of boots with the mithril spurs attached to them. These increase your mounted speed by 8%. And next is a pair of gloves.
Does that stack with the carrot or not? Like, I actually have no idea if those two things stack with each other, because if they do, I feel like, yeah, I probably should get both of these. As fast as they do. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I do need to get both of them.
With the riding skill enchant, this is another 4%. And lastly is the 3% carrot on a stick trinket, which you get from the Gazrilla quest in Zul'Farrak.
I'd probably only use this to run people down.
From the Shimmering Flats. In total, this is 15% mounted speed with the spurs, and 7 without. And it's pretty noticeable, actually. If you're worried about item swapping, an add-on that I always tout is called Item Rack. This allows you to quickly equip any set of gear from the stuff in your bags, even being keybindable.
I need to get that too.
I have my bind set to shift 1 through 5 if you're curious.
Yep.
I got my PvE set, the PvP set.
The pirate
I'm also
set?
working on some frost and shadow resist. Super handy.
Yeah,
for
I
PvP,
need to get this done too.
And also just weird stuff, such as a mount speed set. Casting bars are also going to be a must.
Yeah, I need to download this.
This isn't part of the default interfacing.
I haven't really taken this very seriously
so far.
so
It's pretty crucial for PvP especially. There are a few different ones, but I'll have the one that I use in the description, along with the rest of these add-ons, of course. And aura durations are also super handy for PvP. By default, you just get this little icon until they disappear, but this add-on gives you a visual cue when they're about to run out.
Yep.
It's useful for knowing when to reapply that hamstring.
They added that shit back in retail WoW later on.
I also use Dismounter. You may have noticed that to use any ability, you have to manually dismount first. This one just auto-dismounts you when you try to cast any spell, so it's just a convenience thing. Omnibar is an add-on that tracks enemy cooldowns.
Oh, that guy I think is in my guild.
The mage uses Frost Nova, and you know
who
what's
that
up
is.
Again. Pretty self-explanatory.
He's
and trinket
backpedaling,
menu
making us look
be a
great.
must as well, especially if you're an engineer. This just gives you a little interface to quickly switch trinkets on the fly, even allowing you to queue them up to switch as soon as you drop combat. It's very simple. You just left-click to put it in your first slot, and right-click to set it to the second. And a swing timer is an add-on that I recommend to pretty much any melee class. It tracks the timing of the next swing of both you and your target, so it's just handy for kiting. There's a minigame called Jousting that you'll want to do as melee. Basically, you go in when
you're running in for the attack thing,
stay out when your enemy's bar is full. It gives you a big edge.
It's
in
more
melee
important
fights
with like
or
casters and
days
shit,
when
or
you're trying to
one-handed
go from
users.
Point A to point B. And speaking of which, though,
casters.
getting every flight path is something you should knock out as well. There's a PvP raid going
Getting
down.
every
Your
flight
friends
path,
need
of
you,
course, dude.
And you don't have the flight pass, so now you need to walk all the way there. Save yourself some time now, and knock those out. No one really knows what the meta will be for World PvP ranking as far as group size is concerned, but I think it's wise to start searching for a team now to have it in your back pocket. I think that maybe groups of 3 to 5 would be ideal. Too many and the points are split too much, and too few, you'll just get outnumbered.
That's what I worry about if I'm playing in on stream, right? I don't even know if it will be possible for me to rank. Even if I played 16 hours a day, I don't know if it would be possible for me to rank because there would be so many people that are going to come and try to attack me. Like I don't know at all.
A good composition of a healer and some DPS with some good CC is going to be your best bet. And just in general, it's good to make friends now so that when BGs are released, you have a team lined up for you. Now is also the time to make sure you have your PvP set. In Classic, with things being so bursty, stamina is king, at least for me as a warrior, so give an extra look through all of the dungeon loot and whatnot, and try to get those before the 12th if you can. And also don't forget your enchants. The Librams of Constitution are nice because they give 100 health to head and legs.
I need to get that.
That's my personal choice for PvP.
Okay, yeah, I really need to get that.
And also don't forget the niche stuff, such as resistance sets, Shadow for warlocks and priests, and Frost and Fire for mages, and so on. And lastly, the final tip is to just get out there and practice. PvP is a skill, just like anything in life, so the more you do it, the better you'll be. It's as simple as that. So get off this video, go outside Ironforge or Orgrimmar and level up your game so you can sufficiently no-life it and be the best around, so no one can ever take you down. Before you do though, give the video a like if you liked it or found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Okay, dude. Here's the thing.
Farewell for now, mortals. We hope you enjoyed today's video. See you again soon.
Now, all right. Let's talk about that. Number one, I do like I don't know, like let me just say a number of things. Right, is I don't think that like phase 2 is gonna be. I think world bosses and PvP around world bosses is gonna be super fucking hype. Like I'm really excited for that. But outside of that, I don't really feel like there's a whole lot that's gonna be going on in phase 2. It's gonna be kind of boring. You're just going to be sitting around trying to do like PvP, and I think it'll be good to watch for a while, but then I think people are going to lose interest really fast because it's going to be the same stuff over and over and over.